to No Plays Off Podcast.
This is what it is.
Dude.
This is what it's Tuesday.
Listen, both of us are in a great mood right now.
Favorite night of the week. It's Tuesday. Got a little different setup today, okay?
Yep.
Out of the blue room, out of the white room. Little different setup. We got Kobe Bryant in the background.
Still got Kobe there.
Hey, look, the Mamba. The Mamba.
Yes.
Now, great for NBA episode. This is NFL episode.
This is NFL episode,
Yeah,
as you can see.
NFL Talk Weekly with the No Plays Off podcast. Listen, every week, rolling out every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
Yeah, love this, man. It's a good time. I'm having the time of my life with you right now, Paul.
We had a lot of good coverage last week. We had a lot of great games this weekend.
We did, yeah, for sure.
Both of us are in a great mood. And you're in a great mood because of two players, Micah and Dak.
Yeah, absolutely. Micah and Dak Prescott, welcome back to the MVP and DPOY talk. You came in screaming.
Wild.
Micah 3 sacks. Dak had a great game. 2 tutties. What are we doing with these Carolina Panthers?
Yeah. You played the Panthers.
Hey, you call it what you want. An NFL game is an NFL game. An NFL team is an NFL team.
That's not what you say, though, sometimes.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, okay.
But this is where we are. Hey, listen, quick question for you.
Yeah.
How many teams above 500 have the Dallas Cowboys beat this season?
This makes great podcasting. How many teams have they beat?
How many teams?
Their record's what? 7? They're 7-3?
They're 7-3. How many teams over 500 have the Dallas Cowboys?
I'm going to say 2.
Okay, so here, I want to run this through you. Okay. Week 1, New York Giants, are they above 500?
No.
Week 2, New York Jets, are they above 500?
No.
Week 4, New England Patriots, are they above 500?
No.
Week 6, LA Chargers, are they above 500?
No, not yet.
Week 8, LA Rams, are they above 500?
No.
Oh, yeah. Week 10, New York Giants, are they above 500?
No.
Last week,
No.
Carolina Panthers, are they above 500?
No.
Now, let me tell you the losses of the Cowboys.
Yep.
Okay, so the
49ers.
blunder in Arizona.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was bad.
Then the Niners and the Eagles.
Yes.
So we played 2 teams with winning records. We have 0 wins, but we have 7. And not just 7.
So I was right. What you're telling me is I was right, too.
7 blowouts. Blowouts, mind you, of teams under 500. We're bullying everybody.
Let's see. Dallas Cowboys are the Michigan of the NFL, right?
We're bullying everybody.
Up bad teams.
Can I give a quick shout out to somebody on the Dallas Cowboys?
Please, go ahead.
Because you have all of this crazy talk about who you think's the best defender in the NFL.
I just can't believe you have Micah as it.
Can I tell you this?
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner may not be the best cornerback out of his draft class.
Yeah.
It could be Deron Bland.
Yeah. 2nd round pick, right?
2nd round pick.
Fresno State?
Was it Fresno State?
I think it was Fresno State.
I think it was Interception U.
Oh, my
or
God.
Tutty U.
Yeah, he's
for this year. Another 6 interceptions.
Got more touchdowns than I think DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, for sure.
Stuff like that. It's just wild.
Yeah. And so he's got almost as many touchdowns as Josh Allen has interceptions. And so, listen, and Allen throws the ball over the place. What I'm saying is,
you're an idiot.
Hey, look, pay your dues. Just tell me I'm right.
You're definitely wrong.
On Deron Bland?
I can't. No, I mean, you're right. He's good. Do you think he's Defensive Player of the Year?
Where would you – do you have to put him in the conversation now? If he breaks the all-time touchdown record in a season, he gets one more interception return for a touchdown, do you have to put him in that conversation?
I think he's –
It's a 60-year record.
I think he's 4th at best.
Do you put him above Sauce Gardner right now? Think about this.
Yes.
Let's go through.
Well, can I ask you a question before you get into comparisons? Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
If he's getting all these interceptions and running back for a touchdown, doesn't mean that teams aren't scared to throw at him.
Well, who are you going to play? Who are you going to throw at? Before Trevon Diggs was injured,
right?
He was playing the slot.
He's not even the best cornerback on his team, though, right?
No, I mean you got Gilmore. You have Trevon Diggs.
Okay, so why is he even in the discussion?
It's just because of the way he's playing.
When Darrelle Revis was playing, nobody threw at him, right?
I don't know. Is Gilmore the best cornerback on the Cowboys now?
I don't think so because I don't like Gilmore.
Yeah, but I'm just asking the real question.
He's the 2nd best one on the team, right?
Durant, maybe the 3rd because Trevon Diggs is still on the team.
Maybe, I don't know.
So let me ask you this. I want to go through a couple names for you because I was thinking about this earlier and I was like, man, I gotta ask Paul this on the podcast.
Okay.
So think about these young cornerbacks, and I want you to tell me: would you rather Deron Bland or this cornerback?
Okay. Would you rather cornerback edition?
Yeah, Joe Horn.
J.C. Horn.
J.C. Horn, sorry. Joe Horn. Joe Horn was old New Orleans Saints. J.C. Horn, would
You
you
got
rather?
Ohio State on the brain, or Colorado on the brain. I would probably take Bland.
You would take DeRon Bland, right?
Yeah, I would take Bland.
Asante Samuel Jr.
I would take Asante Samuel Jr.
over DeRon Bland?
Yeah, I would.
On that L.A. Chargers defense?
Yeah, I would.
Unbelievable.
No, believe it.
No, I don't know if I want to play this with you anymore. No, I got a couple.
What's the next one?
We'll go with a couple more.
Okay.
Witherspoon.
Oh, I would take Devon Witherspoon.
Over DeRon Bland
Yes,
right
I
now?
would. Yeah, absolutely.
Wooten.
Oh, Three Wooten. Bland.
Bland, right?
Yeah, I would take Bland.
And then, of course, I'm going to finish it off with the guy we just talked about, Sauce Gardner.
I would take Sauce Gardner.
I'm taking DeRon Bland over every one of those guys.
I would take Sauce Gardner. I think if you switch them teams, I think nobody's throwing against Sauce Gardner.
That's crazy.
Gilmore probably has 3 interceptions.
Just
right?
tell me, Dallas Cowboys defense is legit.
I mean,
Micah, another 3 sacks. They played well.
Maybe. Yeah. At least Micah got on the board, right? I mean, this was not a no tackles, no
he didn't
sacks.
just get on the board, but I mean, now he's back.
He announced his presence with authority.
Yeah. He Lion 8.
Yeah. Bland was a backup, right?
He
was Dick's
nickel
backup.
corner.
Yeah, I mean, you're CB3.
Yeah.
So this is the year of the backup, though.
It really is.
I mean, you have backup quarterbacks everywhere. Start off with Aaron Rodgers and, the 4th play of the season. And, your boy Josh Dobbs stepped onto the scene. You had Clayton Thune. You had all kinds of guys. And now, AFC North. Can we talk about the AFC North?
That's crazy right now.
Because it is the backup division.
It is the backup division. There's one starter still playing.
That's it.
It.
I mean, maybe. We all know Lamar.
Yeah, we do.
Lamar could get hurt at any moment.
But we'll say preferably he finishes the year, right? Preferably he's healthy. Like to see the Ravens somewhat healthy. They're never healthy.
I don't know.
Right?
I just don't know. Okay. There's tons of backups there. I just want to know, AFC North, how does it shake out in your opinion? You have Browning for the Bengals.
Yeah, you got Dorian Thompson.
Maybe you might have Joe Flacco for those Brownies.
Are they going to start DTR? Or are they starting Flacco?
I think it's DTR at least for a week, but Flacco could be the guy.
And then you got Boyle taking over.
Boyle took over Jets.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They made Zach Wilson.
Look, AFC, since we're going to talk about the AFC North. Yeah, AFC North. I want to talk about this.
It's the most confusing division.
But I still think it's the Ravens to lose.
Okay.
Right. I know they lost Mark Andrews, and that's huge for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Huge. But who's the number 1 rushing offense in the NFL right now?
I'm going to say the Michigan Wolverines.
No, I'm going to say it's the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay. Yeah, those guys too.
Yeah, it's the Baltimore Ravens with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's playing at a superb level. And here's what's different between this team that I think we saw when Mark Andrews got hurt last year or the year previously, they didn't have. They have a Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
They have an Odell Beckham who's streaking right now.
Through the quad to the gymnasium.
To the gymnasium.
Right?
But, I mean,
anybody else hungry?
Yeah. Got his first touchdown last week. Had a $116, $120 almost this week receiving, right? And so I think it really has to be the Ravens to lose at this point.
I like Isaiah Likely too. I mean,
Likely's good.
He looked great when he filled in for Andrews last year. But there's something about Mark Andrews and Lamar Jackson. They have a chemistry on the field.
Yeah.
So that's always good.
And
I don't know. I just don't know.
And think about the other court. Think about, do you trust Kenny Pickett?
No, I trust him more now.
Do you?
Listen, Greg Roman 2.0, Matt Canada got the boot.
Yeah.
See you later. Go back to Canada.
We knew that was coming. We've talked about this multiple times.
Absolutely.
Right? But is that going to improve his accuracy? Is that going to improve? Do they open up the playbook a little more for him? Let him throw to Pickens? Well, I don't know. Maybe.
It's wild how all right, so the 2 guys they had step up. The running backs coach is now the offensive coordinator.
Correct.
But he's not calling plays.
Who's calling plays?
The quarterback coach is calling the plays. I don't understand.
Is it Ken Dorsey?
It's not Ken Dorsey.
It's not Ken Dorsey.
I have some questions though and these are off-season questions, all right? So, Steelers offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
The position's going to open up.
It is.
Would you rather see Ben Roethlisberger, Big Ben there as OC, or Byron Leftwich?
Give me Byron Leftwich. He has listen, he has history as an offensive coordinator. He's been successful.
He was like a head coach candidate. And then things went south in Tampa Bay.
And he's been around
Brady, right?
He's been around some of the most brilliant offensive minds in the game.
He has.
Bruce Arians, you know what I'm saying?
He has.
So when you look at that, if I'm a Pittsburgh fan, I'm probably going Ben Roethlisberger. He's the popular pick. Let's not play games. I think it ends up being Frank Reich and not either one of those because I think Frank Reich gets booted in Carolina and then he's OC in Pittsburgh.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, I think that's what happens. But I think if I'm going to pick Byron or Ben,
Mhm.
I'm going to go Byron for a young quarterback.
Yeah, I think Byron Leftwich is a good name there.
Yeah.
I don't know if Pickett is there again
Which
next
is really
year.
wild how things ended with Byron in Tampa Bay and all that
It's
stuff
just
happened. Like,
odd.
very odd. I don't know what went on with that.
Listen, sometimes you just got to get rid of an offensive coordinator.
Sometimes you do.
And I'm speaking from firsthand experience.
You got the hat on. You got the jersey on. How do you feel? How do you feel about Ken Dorsey's absence this week? Enter Brady.
I would like to rank some
Not
Brady's.
Tom.
I would like to rank some Brady's. Okay.
Do that, please.
So Joe Brady is number 1.
Okay.
Okay. Joe
Martian?
Brady. No, we're going to go Brady Bunch is, I think, third. I think Brady Quinn is still second, you know?
His girlfriend.
No, Brady Quinn. No. And then fourth, a distance fourth is Tom Brady.
Why is Brady Quinn second?
I like him as an analyst.
He's a good analyst.
He's a great analyst.
Do you remember the scene of his girlfriend, the cut scene of his girlfriend in the stands?
I don't.
When he was playing at Notre Dame?
No, I don't know anything
You
like
do
that.
know that, yeah.
No, not at all.
Anyways,
Don't know
I'll
what you're
peep the
talking about.
clip on here at some
I bet
point.
you Brent Musburger does.
I guarantee he does. So your rankings of the Bradys are Joe Brady,
Yes, Joe Brady's number 1 because, I mean, listen, he's got to win.
Brady Quinn.
Brady Quinn 2, Brady Bunch, and then Thomas Brady.
You got Tom Brady at 4.
I got him at 4 right now.
He's
listen, that's just this week though.
Can I ask
It
you
can
this?
change.
Tom
It's
Brady's
because he said, "Hey, the NFL is a bunch of mediocrity."
Is he not wrong? Is he not right though?
He's not right. This is
Eh.
sour grapes. This is, hey, look at all the shine on me. Look at how awesome I am.
Hard for me not to respect what the GOAT says.
He could say anything and you'd respect it, right? Because
Okay.
he's the GOAT.
So you ranked your Bradys. Give me a little feedback on the Buffalo Bills, what you saw from them.
I absolutely loved what I saw. I love this idea of spreading the ball out. A lot of times, and it could just be because Diggs is a diva, that, hey, Josh only targets him, got to keep him happy and stuff like that. So the offense feeds through him. I liked what I saw with decision-making out of Josh.
And he threw one.
I am
League leader in interceptions.
All right, listen. He had
12, mind you.
Can you give some context, please? You are the most non-contextual person I've
Is
ever
the
met.
stat sheet going to give context?
No, but that's
So-
what we are here for, is to give context. If they want to look at the stat sheet, they would just go to footballreference.com.
It depends on who we're talking about.
Listen,
Dak Prescott
They
gets
set
context.
Josh up for another interception.
Yeah,
Let's have a Hail Mary into the wind for 70 yards.
Welcome, Joe Brady. Hey, so what did you see significantly different? Because listen, you texted me.
Yeah.
Right? And we were texting back and forth, and I'm going, not something I haven't seen with consistency from a Ken Dorsey offense. We've
Right.
seen Josh Allen light up the stat sheet, throw for 300 plus, throw 3-4 touchdowns, 1 interception. We've seen what I did like. I'll tell you what I liked first.
Yeah.
What
Because you hit it on the head when we were texting back and forth.
Well, I looked at it a little different now, okay? Because I looked at some things, went back, watched some plays. You know what they did that I really enjoyed?
What's that?
They stuck with the run game.
Yeah.
You realize Cook had 17 runs? Josh Allen ran 5 times.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
They are undefeated when Josh runs 10 or more times.
Yeah.
So I was the whole time I was going, run him.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was also Latavius Murray.
Yeah.
It was also Ty Johnson.
That's right.
So this is
And they were running up the middle. It was
great
gut
balance.
runs. Yeah. Like,
It was. I thought it was pulling the golf.
defense played lights out. That has nothing to do with the offensive coordinator, but
No, but sometimes you just need to change.
you need to
Maybe
change.
Pittsburgh has that change. Bills definitely have that change
Yeah,
because they got a rough schedule ahead.
They do.
Listen,
They
they
do.
play Philadelphia next week. In Philadelphia,
I can't tell you who I'm picking yet.
they're running off a high. And that game last night, I mean, speak on it, because we viewed that game very differently.
We did. We viewed it very differently. So here's what I saw, and I'm going to say it for everybody right now. I watched the Monday Night Football game, Philadelphia, Kansas City at Arrowhead. As a Dallas Cowboy fan, I can sit here and say today, neither one of those teams worry me in the least.
You are such a homer.
They don't worry me in the least. Here's why.
Okay.
I saw Kansas City when their 3 best players, their 3 best people in a Kansas City hat, uniform, polo. Andy Reid struggled last night on adjustments. Patrick Mahomes struggled last night. $177.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce, fumble, drops. Crazy.
You didn't name the most important person.
Who's that?
Taylor Swift wasn't at the game.
Taylor Swift wasn't there.
Taylor Swift is not at the game.
That's a thing.
They struggle.
That's a thing. So listen.
So
here's a stat for you.
Yeah.
I saw it on TV today.
Okay.
I'm going to repeat it. In Patrick Mahomes' first 101 games,
Okay.
how many times was he held scoreless second half?
None.
Twice.
So
okay. 99 out of 101 times he scored in the second half.
It's a pretty doggone good percentage.
3 games in a row, the Chiefs have not scored after halftime.
Yeah.
Again, against now, MVS, that drop, that's major league.
That's not on him. That's on Patrick.
Okay.
That's on Patrick.
So, turnovers in the red zone, 2 of them.
Yeah.
Right?
Who's
the
that
fumble,
on?
Patrick Mahomes
That's
with
on
the interception.
That's on Patrick.
All I'm saying is they pushed the Eagles around. They were getting after Jalen Hurts.
Blaze right over that.
Yeah, they were getting after Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
The offensive line in Philadelphia struggled.
Yeah.
The run defense struggled. I could be more confident as a Cowboys fan now after watching that game.
I loved watching that game because of the defense. I thought listen, I understand that today everything's about offense and hey, first team put 43 up wins unless you're the Chargers. But most of the time, I like seeing the defensive battle. I do. I get it, points and fantasy, and everybody loves that now, and everybody bets the over. Sometimes you just got to punch somebody in the mouth.
Yeah, it was.
And this was a gut-wrenching game.
I don't mind the defensive games.
I love Philadelphia's defense, and this came down to it's nut-cutting time. Who wants it more? Who executes better? And you know what? Philly executed better.
Can I ask you this?
You can.
MVP race right now. You know Jalen Hurts and you know Patrick Mahomes are both going to be in the race.
Yeah.
Did Jalen Hurts overtake Patrick Mahomes in the MVP race last night? That 140-yard throw to Devontae Smith.
Yeah, he might have. And he's going to get he has these chippy touchdowns, the 1-yard touchdowns. But you know what?
I hate that play.
It's a great play.
It's a great play. I don't agree with anybody that says, like, do away with it. I think
what we saw last night was DeAndre Swift mattered. He mattered in the screen game.
He mattered on my fantasy team. He mattered everywhere.
He did. So you didn't like the game. You said it was ugly.
Hated it.
I was impressed.
Not impressed.
Loved it.
Hate it.
I think both of these teams have a chance to go to the Super Bowl, right?
Boo.
And that leads us right your updated path to the Super Bowl.
We've got to do it because we're going into week 12 of the NFL season.
Let's see how things have changed.
We're going into week 12 of the NFL season.
It's crazy.
So this is wild. Do you want to give them the tier list and I'll go over the teams?
Yeah, not at all, but I will.
No, I'll do it. All right. So let's talk about it. Let's go. Alex's path to Super Bowl. Semi-power rankings, kind of like, hey, who's important in the league right now? We're going to break this down AFC, NFC.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do, okay? Teams that are still getting gas.
Yep.
They're still getting gas. Got a little bit left in there, right? Up. They're probably going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But you know what we can expect from them? One and done.
First round exit.
One and done,
okay.
Right? So I got 2 AFC, 2 NFC. Tell me if you agree or disagree. In the AFC, I'm going to go Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's why. Don't trust the quarterback situation in Cleveland, even if it is Joe Flacco. The defense can win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But no Nick Chubb, no quarterback, that's going to be an issue.
Okay. Can I poke a hole in your AFC teams?
Yeah, after I'm done telling you about Jacksonville.
Go ahead. This is where it gets fun.
Jaguars also, because here's why. Prince. I've crowned him all year long. And guess what? Last week looked amazing.
Yeah, he did. Ridley looked good.
Ridley looked amazing. ETN had a game.
Yeah.
Right? They're still young. I don't think they're ready in the playoffs to play the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't think they're ready in the playoffs to play the Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't think they're ready for that yet. Hey, and we see young teams, what do they have to do in the playoffs? They're going to lose a year or two. They got to grow.
Yeah.
Be humbled. Get better. Trevor Lawrence is going to be there. Still my number 2 quarterback in the NFL, especially with Burrow gone.
I would have had the Pittsburgh Steelers and I would have had the Houston Texans.
I don't think the Steelers make the playoffs.
I think somehow Mike Tomlin should probably be in the running for Coach of the Year.
He's definitely he is the Coach of the Year right now.
Either him or O'Donnell in Minnesota. Just with
Dobbs and third quarterback.
But I think they all are in the running. I would give it to DeMeco Ryans. What he has done in Houston with a busted up offensive line, a rookie quarterback, I think sometimes you have these young guys who you just don't know any better. Like, you're too stupid to know
that you're not good yet. Yeah,
you are too ignorant to know you guys shouldn't be playing this well.
I love that from you.
So I think I would have Pittsburgh and I would have the Houston Texans.
I don't think either one of those teams make the playoffs.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Who's getting gas in the NFC?
Yeah, NFC teams getting gas, okay? One and done in the playoffs. Here's what I'm going to go with. Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
Right?
Exposed.
They're exposed.
They got exposed.
Now Kenneth Walker's hurt.
Yeah.
Charbonnet, we don't know what he's going to bring to the table yet. Geno Smith, loved the story last year. I don't think you can win a Super Bowl with Geno, right? And so still got work to do in Seattle. I think they're one and done. Here's the second one. Eat it. You're going to love this one. The Detroit Lions. That's right. Make the playoffs. They're going to celebrate victories. They're going to smoke cigars, drink champagne when they win the NFC North. And then you know what's going to happen? They're going to get booted by San Francisco or because I think Dallas probably get. Well, let me see. Dallas will get the fourth. They're going to get booted by the Cowboys.
Not this year.
And so
I hate the Lions here. I hate the Lions here. I think they should be at a tier above. Here, I think you go, who the hell in the NFC South is going to, like, is it the Saints? I want to say it's the Saints.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like Atlanta probably has the best roster.
I think this week's going to tell us. The winner of this week's game is going to tell us.
It is. I would have the Saints here. Yeah. I would have the Lions higher.
Not a bad pick, but listen, if nobody could make the playoffs in the NFC South, that'd be the best thing for the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right.
I mean, if we were going by record only and we stopped doing the divisional championship, like
they should.
Which they should. You know, like
Dallas would have the 2 seed.
Yeah, and then we're going to be looking at like New Orleans or Atlanta in the playoffs for what?
But I don't know. Years ago, Seattle made it, and they were 7-9.
And they're going to get a 4. They're going to get a 4 seed in a home game in the playoffs.
They're going to get a home game.
That's crazy.
Play Dallas.
That's not right. And so Dallas will smack them. We'll beat them like we beat in the other.
So they're still getting gas. Who's on the road?
Yeah. So on the road. This is on the road. This is 3 teams on each division that they can make a run. They can get hot, make a run, and carry themselves to the Super Bowl. Okay? You want to know who they are?
Yeah.
Starting the AFC. This is my number 1 team in the AFC right now. Miami Dolphins. That offense is to catch fire, and that defense is playing better. They're going to get Xavier Howard back. They got Jalen Ramsey, who game-winning pick 6. Yeah. I mean, interception, not a pick 6, but interception. Like, hey, looks great. Tyreek's still Tyreek. Jalen Waddle. That run game, I don't know why they didn't play A-Chain last week. We'll just keep it moving off of that. But, hey, I like the Dolphins.
Okay.
Then I went with the Buffalo Bills. Here's why. Josh Allen is that guy. Wow. He can throw 5 touchdowns in a playoff game, or he can throw 5 interceptions in a playoff game. But
it's never thrown 5 interceptions in a playoff.
Whatever. Game. Listen, Josh Allen, that Buffalo Bills team, what I saw last week against that Jets defense, which is a good defense.
Yeah.
He had Robert Salah out there slapping people. You know what I'm saying?
Slam. Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson. Got a lot of aggression out on Zach Wilson.
And so I'm going to go Buffalo Bills there. And then I went Kansas City Chiefs. Look, tough loss this week. They should have won that game. They could have won that game by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Easily. And so I'm going to go Kansas City there. I'm not going to put them in favorites in the AFC after that loss. I know Vegas still has them as the favorites to come out of the AFC. Them and the Eagles are actually tied right now, Super Bowl favorites. But I'm going to go Kansas City at this tier.
Yeah, the only thing I would add is Miami hasn't. I mean, what you said about Dallas earlier, right? They haven't beat a team over 500. Miami's the same way, right?
But they're a good team.
I think they're. Yeah, I think they're a good team. I don't know if they're a team that can beat other good teams.
They are. They're good enough.
Why haven't they then?
They will.
That's not an explanation. They will is not an explanation.
But they will.
What? Okay, that's okay. If they will, why haven't they?
But they will.
This little kid logic brought to you by Alex.
Walk with me for a minute. We're taking a trip.
But I will. We're
on the path.
Why didn't you clean your room? But I will. That's not what I'm saying.
They will, and they will. And so, listen, but we're on the path to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we are. They're on the path. They're on the path.
To the NFC next.
Yep.
Okay, NFC's good. You know what? After looking at this, AFC is the supreme division right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that.
It is.
Loud and clear.
It's a fun 5 weeks.
It's a fun 5 weeks coming up. But in the NFC, here's my 3 in the NFC that could get hot, catch fire, and make a Super Bowl run. I'm going to do this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Detroit Lions.
Okay.
So I had them in tier 1. We're also going to put them in tier 2. You don't know why.
Make up your own rules.
But
That's why.
8-2.
Yes.
And Jared Goff is playing lights out.
When's the last time they were 8-2?
I don't know.
60.
Not in my lifetime.
60 years ago.
Yeah, not in my lifetime.
There was a 11-year-old who now is just seeing, who's now 71, is like, wow, I remember back when I was a toddler.
Yeah, and probably been a Detroit fan the whole time, just living it up. So listen, Detroit Lions, I got to bring you up.
Okay.
Took you down, I'm bringing you up. You're going to be in both tiers. You're the only team to make both tiers tonight. And so
I hope they're in the top tier as well.
they're not.
Okay.
I didn't put them in all three. But they're that team that worries me because I don't know what they are. Because all of my life history says they stink.
26 years. Hasn't won a playoff game in 26 years.
All my life says they stink.
Yeah.
But they're not playing like they stink.
No. It's a very different Lions team.
Very different Lions
Very
team.
different Jared Goff. Very different coach of the Lions.
But I want to see it first. So
Okay.
I'm going to give them 2 tiers.
Okay.
Second team in the NFC, 49ers. That's right. I almost wanted to put them in number 1, but I couldn't in the NFC. They look so good. You know what? Brock Purdy's out there breaking Joe Montana records. Just having the time of his life throwing the ball around to Brandon Ayuk. And
Perfect quarterback rating.
perfect 158.3.
Perfect.
If you didn't know, that's the perfect quarterback rating. 158.3. That's the perfect rating. And Brock Purdy did it.
Yeah.
He did it last week. Unbelievable. So, hey, listen, 49ers are that good. They're that good.
Yeah, I think so.
It's going to be fun to watch the 49ers and Eagles in 2 weeks.
Yeah. I think it's 49ers, Eagles, Dallas, and Detroit is all that. If we end up those 4, I'm not upset at all.
That's a great playoff.
I'm not upset at all.
Yeah. And so the last team I have on there, I have the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Dak Prescott, my favorite for MVP right now.
So stupid.
Listen, you cannot
So stupid.
knock what he's done since 6 weeks now.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
They sure as hell don't tell the truth.
They do.
No, they don't.
They
Okay.
do.
All right.
12 interceptions. Josh Allen.
Yeah.
That's the truth. That's a fact.
Most touchdowns.
Also the truth.
Most touchdowns.
Matter of fact, broke the Buffalo Bills record last week.
He did.
Yeah.
He's going to end up being top 10 in rushing. by
Broke
the end of the
Patrick
year.
Mahomes' record.
Yes, he did.
Last week.
Yes, he did.
So kudos to them. But
Thank
yeah,
you.
Dallas Cowboys on the road. They catch fire, they can win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You hear it here first. Now let's go to the top.
Yeah.
Let's go to the very top. And there's only one team in each division that belong on the top.
Okay.
And for me, it hasn't changed in a couple of weeks. They were my top team last time in the AFC, my top team right now.
Yep.
I'm going to go Baltimore Ravens. They're 8-3 right now.
Yeah.
But this is why, okay? Lamar's doing Lamar things. It just is what it is. And the running game is tops in the league. Again, we discussed that earlier.
Doesn't matter who's running.
That defense, that run game, and Lamar out of the backfield, that travels. Doesn't matter where they go. I think they could win.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to put the Ravens on top of the AFC right now. It would have been the Chiefs had they beat the Eagles last night, and I may have been a Chiefs fan. But
Yeah, I almost want to put nobody on top.
almost nobody.
Yeah, I just want to put everybody in that second tier.
Yeah, for sure. Because I love the parody in it.
Yeah.
Right? I love the parody. And then in the NFC, we got to give them their flowers. And I hate to do so. I'd rather bury them than marry them. But listen, Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
9-1. That's a thing. Here's the remaining schedule they have.
Okay.
They still have the Giants and Cardinals on their schedule.
Dub.
They made it through Kansas City. The last 2 challenges they have are San Francisco and Dallas.
Yeah.
Now, they can lose one of those games or even 2 of those games and still win 13, 14 games.
It's bad that I think Dallas is going to have a great year and finish like 12-5.
Yeah.
And you go, yeah, but Philadelphia is probably going to go 15-2,
Yeah.
14-3.
Yeah.
Like
at worst.
That's wild.
At worst.
That's wild.
And so they should win 12, 13, 14 without losing sleep. They're that good.
If they don't, something has gone horribly
The
wrong.
Giants won't beat them. The Cardinals won't beat them.
No.
I don't expect the Cowboys will beat them. We're in Dallas, so I think we have a chance. But
I mean, they have the MVP and the defensive player of the year.
If they do. But if I know my team, we don't get up for big games.
Okay.
Right? And so I just have to tell it like it is.
Yeah, and their record's above 500.
And their record's above 500.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I mean, that was.
So this is it in the NFC. Let me give it back to you.
Go ahead.
So in the NFC, power rankings, okay? Here's what we have. We have starting at the and this is just for playoff, okay? We got Seahawks,
Yep.
Lions,
Okay.
Lions,
Yeah.
Dallas 49ers,
Okay.
and then the Eagles.
Okay.
And in the AFC,
AFC.
we got the Jags, Browns,
Mhm.
okay? Then we're going to go Bills, Dolphins, Chiefs,
All right.
Baltimore.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's your path to the Super Bowl. Brought
That's
to you
it.
by Alex Gullet and Gatorade. If
That's
you
it.
want to sponsor us.
Yeah, if you want to.
Me.
We'll
What's
do
up?
Prime. We'll
What's
do
up?
Gatorade. We'll do
Body.
I'll even
Armor.
do what's that other drink? Powerade.
Powerade.
I would do Powerade at this
Yeah,
point.
man.
Kool-Aid,
Kool-Aid.
Band-Aid,
Band-Aid. All kinds of. Well, we're not going to finish that.
Medicaid. What are we doing here, man? Shoot.
Speaking of over 500,
Yeah, over 500.
we are both crushing it this year in
Hey,
pick'em.
listen, did I get you back?
No, you did not.
We both
We
finished
both
9 and
finished
5.
9 and 5. I'm still 2
Not a
wins
bad
ahead.
week.
I needed Philadelphia last week.
You did. You did.
I needed Philadelphia last night. It's football week. It's Thanksgiving. It's football week.
This is football week of the year. This is it.
Yeah.
We have football on. Listen, hold on.
Yeah.
Including college, we have football on Thursday,
True.
Friday,
True.
Saturday,
Yep.
Sunday,
Yes.
Monday. 5 days. 5 days
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
in a row.
That's it.
We're gonna be busy.
Yes. Very busy.
Bro, I'm gonna keep my phone on like right in front of me all week long.
Why
I
you
can
keep
see
watching football? Because it's always on.
Yeah, and I got to talk about it later.
Come on now.
I tell my wife, she's like, "You're gonna sit down and watch football? We gotta like do the dishes." I was like, honey, I'm working.
I'm gonna do the dishes while watching football.
No, I'm working. I have to watch this game.
I don't say that.
We have a podcast, bro.
We got a podcast.
Yeah,
Come on
I
now.
have to talk about it.
Listen, the fans want. What do we call them? The No Plays Off fans.
Yeah.
The No Plays Offers.
No,
The
it'd be
offers.
like
the No Players.
No.
No Scrubs. I don't know.
I don't want the scrubs. I can get no love from me. Yeah, I mean, whatever we're going to call it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But it's pick'em time.
It is pick'em time.
Yeah.
Start with Thanksgiving games. Okay.
All right, you give one, I'll give one.
Yep.
Okay, Thanksgiving games. You go ahead.
Washington Commanders at Dallas Cowboys. I got the Commanders.
I'm going Dallas Cowboys and then probably win by 17.
Football's weird. Thanksgiving, that's a rivalry game.
Yeah, it is. Dallas, we don't. I hate Thanksgiving games for Dallas.
Where's the Salvation Army?
Yeah.
Bucket?
All right, we're going to go Green Bay, Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, give me the Lions.
They're the only team that has 2 tiers.
They are in every tier almost.
San Francisco 49ers at Seattle. I got the Niners.
I got the Niners. Do we even have to ask? Let's move on to Sunday.
No,
No, we're going to Friday first. Friday football. We got
Black
the Miami
Friday,
Dolphins at the New Jersey Jets. Division rivalry.
Yeah. Well,
Tim Boyle.
yeah. Yeah.
Give me the Miami Dolphins.
Give me the Dolphins, and I'm going to take the over on however many appearances they say Aaron Rodgers is going to make.
That's true.
It's probably going to be 7.
7.
You know, he's coming back from injury.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we got it.
Yeah, if it's Joe Buck talking on that game,
It's going to be all A-Rod.
yeah, it's all
the time.
A-Rod. Yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers and new offensive coordinator at Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah. So I'm going to go Cincinnati on this one.
I'm going Pittsburgh.
I trust in Cincinnati.
I'm going Pittsburgh, and I'm going to say, hey, we're going to go ahead. They're playing Jake Browning, whatever. New OC, new fire under their tails.
Jake Browning, Joe Burrow 2.0. Jacksonville Jaguars at the Houston Texans.
Jags.
Do we even have to?
I don't want to pick, though. I want to pick the Texans.
So I wanted to pick the Texans.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I had highlighted the Texans. I unhighlighted the Texans to pick the Jaguars, then re-highlighted the Texans. I was going back and
Just
forth.
trying to keep up with me.
I didn't know what to do.
I'll take the Texans. Done.
Are you going to take the
I'm going
Texans?
to take the Texans.
One of us has to.
Calling an audible.
Call the
Don't
audible.
feel great about it.
I'm taking the Jaguars.
Okay.
All right. Tampa Baker Buccaneers at the Indianapolis Colts.
I'm going to go Colts.
Yeah, I'm going Tampa Baker.
Come on.
I believe in Baker Mayfield and what they're doing over there.
We got a lot of different ones.
We do.
New Orleans Saints at Atlanta Falcons. Let's go Falcons. Dirty Bird.
I'm going Saints. You just said they're going to win the division, and now you're taking the Falcons?
Yeah, Hedge McBeth.
Hedge McBeth.
Let's see. You got the next one.
All right, yeah. Carolina Panthers at Tennessee Titans. You gave me that one. Carolina at Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee.
I think I have to go Tennessee. I don't think I can go Bryce Young here.
I'm going to go New England Patriots at New Jersey Giants. I'm going New England Patriots.
I can't believe you took the New England Patriots.
Listen, I think this is battle for the number 1 pick.
What do you think Belichick does to Tommy DeVito?
I think Belichick says we're going to send the house at Tommy DeVito. I don't want that. Screw that number 1 pick. I don't like it anyway.
You know what? Belichick's on his way out of New England. Give me the New York Giants.
Gosh, New Jersey.
All right, then I'm going to go LA Rams at Arizona. Hey, welcome back, Kyler. Week 3. Third time's a charm.
I'm going to go Rams. I think Arizona is going to tell Kyler.
Is Cooper Kupp playing?
Hey, go down. I don't think he is.
Does it matter?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm going Rams. Yeah, I'm going to go Rams.
Go Rams. Cleveland Browns at Denver Broncos.
This is funny, but I'm going to go Denver. I trust in what Sean Payton's doing in
going
Denver.
Denver too.
Are you taking Denver?
I'm going. They have looked great.
Russell Wilson is. Can we mention him in MVP?
No.
Can he be comeback player of the year even though he wasn't hurt last year?
Maybe.
After that year he had last year?
He might be comeback player of the year.
I mean, when you have Nathaniel Hackett as a head coach, you might as well be injured, right?
Gosh, that's just ugly. Sean Payton, coach of the year, maybe.
Does he have to be if they go to the playoffs?
I don't know. That's always the death knell, right? Don't be coach of the year.
I don't know either.
Kansas City Chiefs at Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, go Chiefs. Bounce back game.
Yeah, sorry, Antonio Pierce. Love what you're doing, but Casey.
Yeah, love what Antonio Pierce doing. Go Aiden O'Connell. Kansas City Chiefs, after we just did that one. Buffalo Bills at the Philadelphia Eagles. This is your game.
I'm gonna keep.
And don't you do
I'm gonna keep doing it.
Don't hedge.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Do not hedge.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Take it back.
It worked last week with the Jets. I'm going Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm gonna go the Buffalo Bills because that also worked last week with the Jets. So I'm going Buffalo there, and we got makeup game. I got to make up some games on you.
Baltimore Ravens at LA Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going to go Baltimore Ravens in this one. I think they're the beast of the AFC. So that's where we're at.
Beast of the eastern and the northern part.
AFC. Yeah.
I'm going Chargers. I don't know. Football's weird.
You took the Chargers.
It's an East Coast West Coast thing.
Hold on. Okay, before we get done with this place, let me go over this.
Yeah.
You took the Commanders over the Cowboys.
Yes.
You took the Steelers. Well, that's okay. You took the Colts over the Bucks.
I did.
You took the Falcons over the Saints.
I did.
You took the Patriots over the Giants.
Uh-huh.
You took the Panthers over the Titans.
Yes.
You took
I didn't take the Panthers over. I took the Titans.
I
called an audible. I took the Texans over the Jaguars.
I just wanted you to agree to that.
Gosh, that was good. I don't know, but you know what? If the Panthers win, I'm going to say, no, you said I took it.
Yeah. Hey, one more game to finish out the week.
Yeah, and this is an ugly game.
This is an ugly game. Hey, look, I texted you earlier. I said, is there a worse brand of football than watching the Browns and Steelers play football right now?
I don't think there is.
That was horrible last week.
I don't think there is.
Shout out to Browns and Steelers for having the ugliest game of the year.
That was bad.
Somebody had to do it. You guys accomplished it, but this may take it over. We're going to go Bears at Minnesota. Who you got?
I think Justin Fields is playing for his job, so I'm going the Bears.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the Minnesota Vikings. I love what Dobbs is doing out there.
The astronaut.
Yeah.
Spaceman.
That's good. That's fun.
Everybody's playing this week.
Good picks.
Everybody's playing this week.
Everybody's playing.
You're playing. I'm playing. All the teams are playing.
Yeah.
Now, you played last week. You messed around. 1 and 2. The parlay did not hit.
Did not.
That's okay. You were close.
Hey, listen, if all of them hit, we'd all be rich.
I mean, listen, we're working.
Let's just be honest.
We're working on it, okay?
If you put a $10 bill in the slot machine and you hit every time,
listen, you're going to boost the economy. It's definitely going to stimulate the economy.
Yeah, gambling doesn't work like that.
Give me your parlay this week. This is the No Plays Podcast parlay.
Yeah, No Plays Off podcast.
No Plays Off podcast.
NFL parlay. Right. So listen, NFL talk weekly with a No Plays Off podcast. We're going to ride the road favorites.
Wow. Okay.
We're going to ride the road favorites this week. So I got 3 road favorites this week. We're going to 49ers at Seattle. Give me the -6.5. 49ers cover.
It's not a touchdown.
I love that.
Yeah, it's not a touchdown. It's great.
We're going to take that. Then we're going to go Jags -1.5 at Houston. I called it. I said I'm taking the Jags, and I'm going to second that, double down on it. Got you to switch by talking about it. I love that because we needed some different ones again. And so, but I believe in the Jacksonville Jaguars and what Prince is doing out there.
This should be pick 'em.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be 1.5.
It should be 1.5. Jacksonville's the better team. And to round out the parlay, I'm gonna take the Ravens -3.5 at Chargers.
That scares me because the half a point.
That I don't care.
All right. There you go.
So that's it. That's the No Plays Off podcast parlay. We're going 49ers -6.5 at Seattle. We're going Jags -1.5 at Houston, and we're going Ravens -3.5 at Chargers. Riding the road favorites. Love to do that. That's where we're at.
I like it. Whether you guys are on the road, at home, make sure you're listening, subscribing. reach out to us. We got a lot of comments of college football. We need to get more comments about NFL.
Yeah.
Other than the same old, like, hey, Bills suck. Why are you wearing a Bills jersey? Hey, you're a
they're
Dallas
always
homer.
calling you out for your
It's just,
outfits.
hey, why are you
Bama.
Bills? You're
Imagine he thinks that the Georgia Bulldogs suck.
gosh, this guy's an idiot. What does he know?
He's got a Bama jersey on.
Whatever, dude.
Hey, listen, happy Thanksgiving to you and yours.
Yes.
It's the holidays. We're going to feast on football. It's feast or famine with Parlay. We're just having a great time. No Plays Off podcast. He's Paul. I'm Alex. We're out.